Hello, my name is Alejandro Prieto, and today I'm going to be discussing this painting by Battista Dossi called The Hunt of the Caledonian Boar. I chose this work of art because it incorporates many important elements to create an epic scene. The subject matter of this painting is people killing the Caledonian boar. As Professor Mirabal said, vertical lines in paintings often suggest anxiety and uneasiness, and diagonal lines represent movement, and most of this painting consists of both vertical and diagonal lines, which emphasizes the panic and chaos that is going on in this scene. The artist also uses shading and contour around the edges of people and things to give a look of three-dimensionality and to give it a more naturalistic look. The weather in this scene is very cloudy and gloomy, as if a storm is approaching, so the lighting is a little darker and a little more ominous, which in my opinion adds a little to the feeling of chaos. The painting also has a very diverse color palette and uses tints, shades, and tones and intense colors to create a beautiful image. When you look at the painting, you'll see that it is not very monochromatic and indeed uses a lot of colors instead of just one. You can tell the artist uses diminishing size very well because everything in the foreground is very detailed and very big. Everything in the middle ground is a little more small and a little less detailed, and everything in the background is very blurry, out of focus, and a lot smaller. Also, there is a lot of implied motion in this scene. You can see it just by looking at the people's positions, such as this man and these people. And also you can see it in the artist's use of diagonal lines and curved lines. Diagonal lines and the curved lines that you see. The painting also has a lot of variety, and this variety creates a feeling of panic and chaos, which is exactly what's happening in this scene. But the focal point is very obvious and very emphasized. There are plenty of directional forces that are leading towards the focal point, such as the lighting, the implied lines, such as people's arms and their weapons, and people pointing towards it. Although it is not very obvious in this video, there is a lot of visual texture in this painting, such as the ruffles in the women's dresses and the men's clothes, the fur of the boar, the fur of the dog, the texture of the leaves on the trees, the texture of the horses, the texture of the little deer. Everything has a lot of texture in this painting. Nowadays, traditionally, oil paintings use canvases as a support. But another thing that I like about this picture is that it uses wood as a support, which is what was used originally for oil paintings. Altogether, this painting to me is a masterpiece because there's so much to look at, along with its reference to Greek mythology. So that's why I chose this painting. Thank you.